Here at the Flower and Garden Show, not only are there beautiful artistic displays, but even little critters, like this African millipede. I'm live behind the scenes at the Laney, Indianapolis Fashion Show as designer Lauren Ford makes her big debut. As you can see behind me, the models are getting their last practice run in before the doors open up to the audience. Stay tuned, I'll have more. Hey guys, thanks for joining us for another edition of Girl Talk Tonight. We're talking about everything from the celeb baby boom to Nicki Minaj's Make Under and Rihanna's brand new cozy line. I'm Josclynn Brandon, and this is my good friend Jessica Paris. I'm standing here outside of the Bank of America Theater where the cast of the Book of Mormon will be hitting the stage in just less than an hour. Now, with the production being led by the creators of South Park, you can expect the musical to have things that will make you laugh, make you cry, and maybe even make you go WTF. So I'm going to go inside and grab my seat, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Dr. Maston is incorporating her work with the Her Story Center in Nairobi, Kenya, and incorporating it into her classes. She says it's a win-win situation because it allows her to enhance her skill set and an opportunity for her students to do hands-on work. In sports news, a woman is making NFL history. Lauren Silberman is the first woman to try out for the NFL. The 28-year-old former club soccer player tried out as a kicker, but her audition only lasted for 2 kicks, both traveling less than 20 yards. But hey, it was a nice try. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of What's Hot Chicago, where we talk about what and who is hot in the cold, windy city. I'm Josclynn, and today's guest is Calvin Leroy King III, an up-and-coming theater director and playwright. Calvin wrote his first play titled Choices in 2004 while attending the University at Urbana-Champaign. Calvin, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All of these elements feel as though we're really outside driving on these different elements. How did you guys select which ones to include in Camp Jeep? The 55th Grammy Awards had a lot of competition for viewership this year. ABC's Once Upon a Time and Revenge aired during the program, and so did AMC's hit The Walking Dead. But the awards show was still able to snag 28.4 million viewers, its second highest rating since 2004. Here's a recap of the music industry's biggest night. There wasn't just one group or performer who shined that night. Winners were spread across several genres of music. Record of the year went to one of my personal favorites, Somebody I Used to Know by Belgian singer-songwriter Gaultier. This record went to the top of the chart in more than 30 countries. Fun racked up 2 awards in Best New Artist and Song of the Year for We Are Young. Adele took home Best Pop Solo Performance for Set Fire to the Rain. And Best Rap Song Collaboration went to Jay-Z and Kanye West featuring Frank Ocean and The Dream.
I would like to thank the Swap Meet for his hat. Thank you.
Jay-Z's humor wasn't the only thing that brought excitement to the stage, so did the 18 performances.
He calls me up and he's like, I still say I'll be okay. Oh, you gotta know.
Big stars joined together to hit the stage. Bruno Mars, Sting, and Rihanna for a Bob Marley tribute. Fun made it rain. And the most anticipated performance of the night, the return of Justin Timberlake.
Get out that seat hole.
But it wasn't a song or a voice that stole the show. It was Carrie Underwood's dress. The ball gown took 4 people and 80 hours to make and has 10 yards of satin and a 4.5-foot skirt. And as always, the awards were about more than just the music, but what everyone was wearing. CBS sent a memo prior to the star-studded event asking attendees to be sure that buttocks and female breasts are adequately covered, avoid sheer see-through clothing that could possibly expose female breast nipples, and bare size or under curvature of the breast is also problematic. Some stars followed the wardrobe guidelines, and others cut it pretty close.
As you can see, I read the memo.
No wardrobe malfunctions this time. Epic performances, funny celebrities, and fashion to fill your closet for a decade, this year's Grammy Awards was a success. For a full list of winners and to see what celebs had to say, check out my blog. We'll be right back. The smells of Grandma's Italian home cooking that once started in the city of Bologna, Italy, are now tucked away in a dimly lit brownstone in the Gold Coast. Serving authentic Italian cuisine, Merlot on Maple uses recipes dating back almost 500 years.
400 years old, everybody like. I think it can be likable now too.
The recipes that are prepared each day by Chef Sylvia are not only hers, but variations of her grandmother's. She began cooking at 18 after finding her grandmother's recipe book and would practice preparing various meals.
This is the beginning of my idea.
Sylvia and her husband Gianpaolo visited the U.S. from their home in Bologna just over a decade ago. Noticing a lack of authentic Italian dining, they decided to stay and open a restaurant.
We are 60. How long we will live? Maybe? Let's do something fun.
And fun is what they're having, while also sharing their Italian history. As you walk through the restaurant, it's hard not to notice the family photos and paintings of their hometown in Italy. The presence of Italian history can be felt throughout the restaurant, not just because of the food or the decor, but because of the love that the owners shared. Gianpaolo and Sylvia met at a young age. She was in the fashion industry, and he sold diamonds, but food was always their passion.
Said one time that Italian people are food obsessed. Okay?
È vero,
so, and it is so.
Dopo lo comprate tutto, lo spalmi bene.
And as the doors of Merlot on Maple open to his customers each day, the taste of Sylvia's grandmother's home cooking will continue to flourish. Josclynn Brandon, WGN News. And as New York's Fashion Week starts to wind down, Sean Diddy Combs decided to do something a little different from the norm, which is just his style. He launched the Sean John Spring 2013 collection via his Instagram @IamDiddy. Posting pics from the lookbook every 30 minutes, the rapper and fashion connoisseur stated in the press release, "In honor of New York Fashion Week, we wanted to do something that has never been done before." On the newest issue of GQ, actor Bruce Willis graces the cover and speaks on never being nominated for an Oscar, sobriety, and political aspirations. Grab the March edition hitting newsstands on February 19th.